How do you build a connection as good as the one between Dr. Nick and Billy? I haven't read the questions this week.
To be fair, you got them at like 6:30 or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought that was really beautiful because how has it happened? Because it's relevant to how we build connections with kids.
How has this happened?
Is it because of like
exposure, understanding each other?
Yeah.
We're talking.
When do you and I feel the most connected?
Probably here.
Yeah, but also out in public when we're having fun or together, off the mic. So we're having fun. Do you know what I mean? When we're having fun, that's when I feel the most connected to you.
Totally.
When we're just in tune and we're humming. And that's the deepest like form of connection that we'll have. Do you know what I mean?
Humming.
Is where we're just experiencing shared joy. And that's a really important thing to make sure it happens frequently, ideally every day with every person in our life that matters to us, like that we live with, you know what I mean? And you and I, every time, I reckon we're pretty good at like most of the times we catch up with some joy. There's always on the pod because I think we've just gotten so used to it that we really enjoy this together and it's this shared thing that we believe in and get to celebrate about ourselves. But it happens in public as well, and we had this beautiful, I reckon our friendship really deepened when we walked around carrying babies on us and just did laps, you know, and it was this beautiful opportunity for us to really get to know each other and have a laugh and things like that. Because there's heaps of stuff that we don't have in common, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the things that we do are what bind us.
Yep,
do you know
totally.
What I mean?
Yeah. Yes. And that makes sense.
Yeah. So I could have used you last night because we were at Hawthorn Footy Club, asked us to come talk, and I was like, they were like, when they called up and asked to have a chat and see if we'd come, they were like, oh, who do you go for? And I was like, no one. I couldn't name a player. But it was really funny because I did the session and at the end of it I was like, even halfway through it I was like, oh man, this is not going well. We're not connecting with these people. And it's really funny because I've been reflecting on it since driving home being like, oh man, I didn't land that. And then I was like, actually at the end, they all asked amazing questions. So many of the players and other people came up and thanked me and asked deeper questions and all that stuff. And it was just because my form of connection in those talks, I really am looking to sense that people are really getting a lot out of it and stuff. But that's just not what a typical footy player is like. They're not the Oprah crowd. You know what I mean?
No,
jumping up in the chairs and jumping up and down and going, this stuff's amazing. And so it's an important lesson for all of us that other people will connect differently to the way that we do, and we shouldn't just be in tune with our feelings. We should be in tune with how other people are going, and it will be different to how their expression of connection and feeling safe and secure will be different to how we express it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, so just learning with kids. We'll talk with some longs that beautifully articulate this as well.
Okay.
This podcast is brought to you by Guiding Growing Minds, a social enterprise that aims to give all children the best opportunity to reach their potential and succeed in living rich and meaningful lives.